no, 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 yeah! That's right. We have elytra, baby. Now the problem with using elytra is that they're not complete on their own because you don't have a fuel source. So you use rockets for that, as I know. The problem is I haven't spent very much time hunting creepers. And so I don't have much gunpowder in order to make rockets. So that's what we're going to do today. We are going to build a working creeper farm. Now, I've already done 90% of the work. I built it right over here. This, some of you may recognize this. Under these top blocks are trap doors, and inside there is a less than 2 block tall space for creepers to spawn in. And then the idea is that they're scared away by 2 cats to fall into this hole back there, and then they are drawn by this little water stream into the campfires, where they then get pushed into, they die, into the nether world, although not the nether, unfortunately for them. I'm waiting to see if I can see a creeper walk in there, but I'm also really paranoid that a creeper is just going to walk out behind me and blow up the whole apparatus. Anyway, so what we're going to do while we wait to see if we have any more than 4... Oh no. Yeah. We want to wait to see if we have any more than 4 gunpowder show up in here. We are going to go fishing. Why, you ask? Because we need ocelots. We don't have any cats. So there could be, theoretically, like 10 creepers in there, and they might just be randomly pathfinding until they hit the hole. You know, that could be why we only have 4 gunpowder in there, because the creepers aren't actually being driven toward the front because we don't have any cats or ocelots or anything. And I tried this the other day, and it didn't work, unfortunately. I tried to get enough fish to turn an ocelot into a cat, and it didn't work. I fed that cat like 26 fish. Our goal is to get tricked out for our new elytra. And I'm super excited about that. This is, as you all know, because I keep saying it, my very first time having elytra. I have never had elytra before. Ooh, nice. We got a pufferfish. That means we can make a water breathing potion. In fact, somewhere in one of those chests, I'm going to catch one more fish for now. And then somewhere in one of those chests over there at our old little base, there's a pair of boots that I believe Impossible Boy enchanted for us to give us water breathing. Okay, it's not boots. It is a turtle shell helmet. I love it. I love it. I have always wanted to make one of these. So thank you, Impossible Boy. It's been forever since you made this for me. And I'm finally using it, so thank you. As we all know, this is, in fact, the right way to fish. You get into the water and hack away at the fish with a sword. It's a little barbaric. Yeah, I get that. But it is the fastest and most efficient way to get fish, and therefore the right way to get fish. Ask Impossible Boy what he thinks of that. I'm actually curious to know. What I do know is that he likes to fish, like real life fishing, so it'd be interesting to hear what he has to say about my opinion. So it looks like the water breathing from the helmet wears off pretty quickly. It's still useful though. I think it gives us an extra like 10-15 seconds of water breathing or something, which is nice. I wonder if we can enchant it to last longer. Since I can't find enough schools of fish, we're just gonna have to fish the long way for now. Ooh, name tag. Pufferfish. Pufferfish. I see one lone salmon out there mocking me. Pufferfish. Nice. Nice. Pufferfish. Alright, here's what the Minecraft wiki has to say about ocelots. Ocelots are one of the few mobs that can sprint and sprint away from nearby players in survival or adventure mode. Ocelots approach players holding raw cod or raw salmon within 10 blocks. If the player moves, turns their head too quickly, or stops holding the item within 6 blocks, the ocelot flees and does not attempt to approach the player for a few seconds. A player gains an ocelot's trust by feeding it raw cod or salmon until heart particles show, causing it to no longer flee from players. Each food item has a 1 in 3 chance of getting the ocelot's trust. Ocelots that are trusting do not despawn, otherwise they may despawn when far enough from a player, similar to hostile mobs. Now, I thought that I read that you could turn ocelots into cats, and then they would be tamed and, they'd become your pet. But that didn't sound like it. Okay, I'm Googling this. Can you... Now, I'm not sure exactly the difference between the Minecraft fandom page and the Minecraft wiki page, but fandom says to tame an ocelot into a cat, you must prepare raw fish and find a 7x7 area. Let the ocelot come to you, continue holding the fish, and don't move a bit. Staying still attracts the ocelot. Once it's near you, it's safe. You must have at least 20 fish with you. Right-click the ocelot with the fish at hand until it turns into a cat. Either way, we should gain some trust from the ocelot. Whether or not it turns into a tabby or whatever, we should gain some trust by feeding the cat some fish. That did not happen when I was playing before, so let's see if it happens this time. Now, something I should note is that the true method of fishing, this method, may not actually be faster in Minecraft than real fishing in Minecraft, but it at least keeps you more active. You're actually doing something. You're moving around. You're attacking things, so you're not just bored while you sit there with a hook in the water. Look at that. We got 19. We got almost 20. Now, it would be nice if I could get 25 of each fish or something like that. I want to be able to feed the same fish to the ocelot because I don't know if that makes a difference. Like, if you switch fish, does the ocelot's feeding counter start over? I'm just gonna take all the fish I can get, because like I said, it takes so much to feed these ocelots, and then they still don't trust you. Maybe it's because my intentions are nefarious, because I am technically taming these ocelots specifically so that I can put them to work with no further pay. It's kind of messed up. Am I a good person? What we'll have to do is any creatures that we put to work, including villagers, should have a union. They should have a union, and they should have rights. They should be given time off and resources like food. You know what? I can't say that I've been doing that already, because we've got 3 villagers working for us at the iron farm. And they have a terrifying job, really. They have a truly terrifying job. They've got Sean the villager. They've got a zombie staring at them day in and day out, 24 hours a day. Maybe it's time we reform our worker compensation policies. Now, let's go. Time to find an ocelot and bribe it to be our worker / friend. Man, I gotta talk with HR. Something's wrong with me. I've lost all the leads that Impossible Boy gave me in various attempts to get ocelots, which ended in me taking so long feeding the thing that it abandoned me in the middle of a ring of monsters. And I died, losing the lead in the jungle. So, I have no leads. I don't want to go too far away either, because every time I go too far away, I'm too far away. And then I end up dying before I can get back. Well, and searching for ocelots in the jungle is annoying too, because they move very quickly. They're one of the few mobs that can actually sprint. And when they see you coming, they don't trust you at first, and so they run. And there's so much foliage around that they end up running and hiding really easily, and so you can't find them. Okay, I just have to stop and appreciate this real quick. Look at the transition from light to dark. It's real nice and smooth. I tend to think of Minecraft as having a you know, because there's no ray tracing in this version of Minecraft, I tend to think of it as having like, you know, this side is this brightness and that side is another brightness. But that's not true. Look at that. That's so nice and smooth. Love it. Good job, Mojang. I can't believe I'm trying to tame a cat to get gunpowder. Like, the logic in that. Right there. I almost didn't see her. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, no. Okay, I have to eat myself, otherwise I'm gonna just end up eating the fish that I'm trying to save for her. Okay, now, if I remember right, it's about 30 seconds between feedings. We have the trust. We have the trust. Oh, good girl. Does that mean she'll follow me? Okay, so she's not turning into a house cat. Okay, now, question. Will she follow me if I'm not holding fish? No. Maybe? No. Okay. So trust is not the same thing as being a pet. Good girl. Okay. Well, maybe I can still turn her into a pet. I don't know, because the fandom page said that you can turn the cat by feeding them tons and tons of fish, like 20 fish. Maybe you gain the trust before that point? So we've given this ocelot 3 fish so far, at 30 seconds apiece. What's that, 10 minutes? I'm gonna have to spend 10 minutes staring at this cat. She's gonna follow us very slowly. Oh, it's becoming night. I'm really glad that we're so close to home. Honestly, I'm proud of us for finding an ocelot. Because like I said, I've had so much trouble finding an ocelot. And just getting one to follow me is further than I've gotten before. So this is good. A little faster, otherwise we're gonna die. Yeah, we're gonna die. Okay. Ozzy. Good girl. Okay. Eat some more. And then, oh, good girl. She walks so much faster when she's not just following me. Okay. I'm gonna have to leave her right there for a minute while I attempt to get to bed safely. And just hope that she doesn't wander off. Good girl. Okay, so she likes the location of her new job at least. Ah, man, I gotta keep this joker from shooting the cat too. It's gonna kill me. Trampling my... Skeleton trampled my carrots. It's just so rude. Okay. There we go. Got rid of that one. Let me push that one. Yeah. It's a saying. I don't know why I didn't expect this. It's a saying. It's like herding cats. It worked. It worked. We have a working creeper farm. Okay. At least it worked that time. Let's do this. Let's keep feeding her. Oh man, I wish you could feed her faster. If we could just turn her into a cat. See, that's the thing. I just don't know if that's possible. I think the idea is that with a wild cat like an ocelot, you've got to put in time and build a relationship with the ocelot. I don't know how you're supposed to do this if you just find an ocelot and you're not like intentionally, you know, trying to get an ocelot that day to become a cat, because it takes so long, and like ocelots don't stick around. I mean, if I was trying to do this organically and the ocelot, you know, just kind of lived in my area, I feel like it would despawn like 4 times over before I could even get it to feed or get it to eat this many fish. Okay, so I have now watched a couple of videos on taming ocelots, and it looks like they are never fully tame. They do not tame like cats do. I'm gonna try to trap our friend here. No! No! Oh, no, no, no. Okay, we are not letting our ocelot burn. Oh, yes, good girl. Good girl. As luck would have it, I have found another ocelot just as I was about to log off the game. Ooh, Dark Mango's had a hard time of it. Inch forward. Good girl. There. Okay, now we have her trapped. Oh, okay. We have 2 ocelots in here. Theoretically, this should be everything we need to have our creeper farm functional. Theoretically, any creepers that spawn in here should be the only mobs that should be able to spawn in there. And they should be scared by the ocelots on, you know, either side. And then they should walk over the trapdoors that are set down here and think that it's a full block, at which point they will fall into the water, which will then transport them down here, where they will then fall into the campfires and be killed and turned into precious gunpowder. So what Mango was saying was that we need to light up the area in and around the farm, or not in, but definitely around, in quite a radius. I'm probably going to try to go around 50 blocks around, something like that, just so that we have, so that the mob count isn't taken up by mobs spawning on the surface. Yeah, so I don't know exactly how far we're supposed to go with this, but I figure, you know, 25 blocks in either direction get you 50 blocks total surrounding this thing. We have success! We have success!